Out of this sort of inquiry, the government's already taken a number of steps, as we know, whether it's the bank tax, tighter ASIC rules and so on. What more do you want to achieve with an inquiry?
Well, one of the things we know is that people have lost their houses, lost their farms, lost their life savings as a result of actions that have been taken by the banks. And we believe that a lot of that stems from the fact that you've got this core conflict in the banks. On the one hand, they take people's deposits and you want that money to be there when you need it, and so on. But on the other hand, they've got these wealth creation arms that are aimed about making as much money out of their customers as possible. And those wealth creation arms aren't necessarily set up in the customer's best interest, they're set up in the bank's best interest. And so the big question is, have we got something, and we believe that there is something, I guess, rotten at the heart of the business model, and we need to find out what's going on behind closed doors within the banks and how they're actually making their money, how they're directing their staff to make the money. And what we find, we've had Senate inquiries and we've got the House Economics Committee, which I sit on. And what we find at those is that the CEOs of the banks front up, they wring their hands, they do a mea culpa, they say, we're sorry that people have found themselves in difficulty. And then when we say, well, has anyone at the bank lost their job in senior positions as a result of this, the answer is no. So we don't have any confidence really that there's fundamental change in the way that the banks are operating, and we don't have the powers or the resources or the ability as investigators, frankly, to go in there and look behind closed doors and get the documents we need. And a Royal Commission would certainly do that, but a parliamentary commission of inquiry has all the powers of a Royal Commission. So you'd be able to do that kind of real investigation that's needed to get to the bottom of this, so that it's not just turning up, giving an answer, getting a slap on the wrist and then going away.
So just quickly on that, this sort of commission of inquiry would be able to compel witnesses, documents, all the powers of a Royal Commission?
That's right, and the Parliament appoints the commissioners, and the commission runs for 2 years, and then the commissioners report back to the Parliament, and they could report, the reports would be made public. They could give a private report if they so wish, that's just available to members of Parliament. But the idea would be essentially the same as a Royal Commission, but overseen by the Parliament rather than the Executive. And I think that's pretty important. And this has been done historically. We've got advice that you can do it, and on such an issue of importance like this, I think it's appropriate that a commission reports to the Parliament, not the Executive.